getting answers for you. Cleveland 19 News starts now.
We think snow 365 days out of the year.
Think about the snow with the weather in the high 80s outside, but why a major shortage of one thing could make driving a little tougher this winter.
Another issue driving Cleveland crazy on the roads, and a shortage of road grade rock salt has landscape and snow removal companies scrambling.
It's pretty hard to believe we're talking about winter and the temperature in 80s right now, but we got to stay focused. We got to plan ahead. Our Lacey Crisp is here talking about this issue, Lacey, and it's important because winter is right around the corner.
Yeah.
It is. It's hard to talk about snow on one of the hottest days of the year, but the cold weather is coming, I promise. Now, we dealt with a salt shortage at the end of the last winter. Well, that's going to continue causing problems, and you might want to prepare for it now.
On this record hot day, it's hard to think about weather like this.
We think snow 365 days out of the year.
It's a good thing Doug Biggie at Reliable Snowplowing does, because he says we all need to be ready for a salt shortage.
This year, I'm promising you it's real. The salt is not available. The piles have been depleted.
That could mean slippery roads this winter.
But to you and I, it means your municipalities now are having trouble getting the salt, or it's at a price point that is straining the community's budgets, which means they're going to have to salt less on the roadways, maybe only do the intersections, not so much the whole street.
There was a strike at one salt mine and a leak in another mine, which meant supplies dropped as the need increased.
Production went down 30–40%, and the salt just isn't coming out of the mine at the same rate as it normally does.
Here at Reliable, they already use some brine, but they're guessing they'll probably have to use more this winter.
I'm sure we will have to use some more of it this year.
And while places like Reliable and ODOT have stockpiled enough salt for the season, private contractors will be impacted.
Any of the shopping malls you go to, your doctor's visits, your hospitals, any place there's pedestrian traffic, if that vendor doesn't have their salt already, there's a very high risk they won't be able to get it at all for the season.
And so Biggie says if you're thinking about getting new tires, or if you're thinking about snow tires, get them now. It will help you when some municipalities cut back on the amount of snow they use to make sure you aren't slipping and sliding around. Getting answers, Lacey Crisp, Cleveland 19 News.